Hi everyone, it's Bob here. You know, just a regular steak at the grocery store is closing in on $20 a pound, and a bag of potato chips, etc., etc. At the 7-Eleven's like freaking $8. Things are growing up, and perfumes are no different. It's, you know, some of them are having like maybe 2 increases a year. So I wanted to get, as my collection is finished, I wanted to get one more fragrance that has a high X factor. And, you know, and it's been on my mind for a while. So welcome to another 13 perfume video. This is the first bottle from this house, and it's not that I wanted to get a bottle from Labo. It's just a specific one. So I went ahead and got this. It's not polarizing, but some say a lot say it's great, and a lot say it's nothing special. But I went to Nordstrom's. I smelled it in my living room all night because she sprayed the paper, so I know what it smells like pretty well. And I also put the lotion, the Another 13 lotion, on my arm, and that, for those of you who have Another 13, think about getting the lotion, because it's really good. Before I went to the department store and got this, I was looking on FragranceNet, and they sell it, and the price was wacky. I think it was higher. They had like the smaller bottle, the 50 ml bottle. Anyway, I glanced at one of the, you know, you scroll down on FragranceNet and you see some reviews, and one of the reviews, or the top one, said, as much as I love this, I like the lotion even more. It kind of lasts for me longer than, you know, the fragrance. So I read that, and then when I asked about the lotion, she pointed to it. Nice bags. The Lab from New York, and I got some shower gels. I mean, they wanted to give me some basil, grooming, and hinoki. I'm not familiar with this, and she asked me any samples I wanted, even before I made the purchase. I was thinking about it. I walked around the mall a little bit. I got Bay 19. Real nice gal. And when I said I was going to make the purchase, she was happy. I came back. And then appeared the Labo specialist, a man, definitely European, had a beard. He looks like a chemistry professor. And he had the Labo apron on, those of you familiar. And he says, yes, can I help you? And I was like, oh, glad to see. Wow, the Labo specialist at this pretty big counter inside of a department store. It's not a Labo store, but then I said, well, Rita was helping me. Is this a commission? He goes, yes. And Marco goes, yes, Marcos. I goes, well, and he goes, would you like her to help you? I'll go, yeah, I want her to help me, because she was helping me for 20 minutes. So, and I think she was happy too, because she just walked away when the specialist showed up. Slammo. So that's their packaging, you know, right on spot. They make the label there, you know, and it's pretty nice. Dedicated label, first time ever. And the paper smells like it. Bear with me. Save all of this. It's sending. Oh, it smells. So, we got some jasmine in here. But the reason why it's an X factor for me, well, it is. People just go, what is that? I'm an Ambroxan liker or lover. And I'm not in big company with that, but I do like it. And of course, another X Factor fragrance is my Sauvage and Sauvage ADP. That's another video. Maybe I'll wear this today. Yep. So they pulled out from underneath the display like a naked bottle of this, and it had some black whatever here where she tells her to put the sticker on, and then she says, you know, what date you want to put on it and what name, and she does, excuse me, types it out, and she types it. I'm a former chemistry student and lover, so these bell jars are great. I remember the ones that are widen out in the bottom. What are they called? I think they're called Erlenmeyer flasks. And titrating, we did that in AP chemistry. Scale, weighting, and the equations. Got to even them out. So, yeah. Musk. This is supposed to be like one of those ghost perfumes where it goes in and out. Yeah, but I can just see this wafting and trailing through the air. There's nothing hugely bad you could say about this scent. There's nothing bad because it's is it a crowd pleaser? Yeah. Is it different? Yeah, it doesn't. Put it this way, so there are a lot of people out there that don't like perfumes, right? They just don't agree with it. Those people should try wearing something like this, or Molecule 1, or something like that. Something ethereal, something, what's that one? Something goes from solid to gas, sublimation. They could wear another 13. You know, oh, is it light? Yeah, it's light. But when you get into a crowd, everyone, I mean, is that light? When everyone is like, what is that? I have to have it. I've heard these comments from a coworker I used to work with. I've seen him a couple of years ago. He says, what about this? And he smelled it in a bar on a girl. And he goes, I got to get that for myself. And it probably goes the other way too. So I'm glad I have this. This was before it goes up in price again. And the guy said, yeah, it went up in 2025 and it went up in 2024. So it'll go up again. I believe it was $335 for the big bottle. It's in my previous short, the prices. And the lotion, it's on a little price tag. So here's the bottom. So again, this is my first little Labo. It's kind of cool having one of these. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know, it would be pretty cool having like 7 of these, but there's nothing else from the house that I just have to have or even like a lot. That's all. It was just this. And then some recent mentions of this, you know, tip the scales for me. So people that I'm close to. On the sphere, on the tube sphere. So here's where I sprayed. You saw it, and it's not going away. Whoa, I didn't notice that. All right, so I'm gonna wear this today. Here's where I sprayed. Pretty oily. So what do you think about another 13? I love it. I really do. And it's definitely an X Factor fragrance. What's an X Factor perfume? Well, you know, it has qualities that it has reaction. It has feedback, and the reaction, and people can't explain it. So, like Chanel, I was thinking maybe Coromandel is an X Factor for Chanel. And this I wore the other day, Comet. This might have some X Factor in it. This might have some X Factor in it. So I think Dior Fève Délicieuse is an X Factor juice. But nothing like this and Sauvage. And I'm talking about the reactions I get from it and the stories. X Factor might be, the criteria might be different for somebody else, you know, how it affects them. But I'm just saying, you know, how the immediate crowd reacts to it from me. So, 31 Rue Cambon. Man, that's kind of an X Factor when a gal wears that. Just like, what is that? You know, that's awesome. So, there you have it. Pleased to show you. What's this? Bay 19. I'm going to give that a wear. Most of you have this or have a bunch of these. Patchouli 24. I've worn that sample. The Roli Must 25. I've sniffed a lot of them. They had the Gaiac 10 last time I went to the mall, like a year or so ago or more. You know, they have the city exclusive there at the times that they're supposed to be there at Nordstrom. So they're a good store. It was a good store. I haven't made a purchase at Nordstrom's in a long time, and I was kind of avoiding them, but now I'm happy I went in there. So I wanted to share this with you so I could break it open and spray it. And that's it. That's it. Definitely. I can't think of another perfume for men and women with a higher X Factor. So give that a thought and give me some feedback. And I'll apply and go to work. And yeah. From here on in, gather the rest of my thoughts on this first Labo that I have gotten. I appreciate every bottle I get. So, and I appreciate all your thoughts and your time and your comments. Let me know, and as well, be well, physically and mentally. Not the easiest of times. So, take care. I'll report back. Talk to you tomorrow. Zip.